Interesting seminar or a program that's being offered. It's called Cancer Wipeout. It's actually beginning in Perth today. I can tell you already that it's sold out, but the information is key and it's critical, and you can look forward and get on a waiting list for other programs that are coming up. Joining us from New Healings Nutrition, also a cancer coach, Michelle Thibodeau. Great to have you here on the show. In fact, it was about 7 years ago when you were going through your husband's illness with brain cancer that you really started to understand, especially too as with nutrition and what it is that you've studied, to see the impact that food can have on what is happening with the body and people going through these treatments.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And for him it was key because the treatments that he was undergoing made him quite ill, as it does for many people. And it was really my focus at the time to try and find any way to help him feel as good as he can while he was going through all of these treatments, and to just optimize his quality of life.
A feeling of empowerment a little bit as well, that you're trying at some point to be able to counterbalance what's happening.
For sure, yes. It's very important for them to take control of their lives and feel as if they have some input into what they're doing. So being able to really look at what you're eating and how it affects your body, and different lifestyle adjustments that you might have to make, sometimes it's quite important to the outcome.
What is being offered then in terms of the courses for people who want to attend, for people who have undergone cancer treatments, for people who are going through them right now?
So for anyone who's might even be in remission, this is a great program because each week we cover different topics. So we begin this session, the first session this evening, with doing a self-risk assessment, which takes them back to their childhood. We discuss ways to boost the immune system and resistance. In the second week, we'll be talking a lot about nutrition and lifestyle modifications that they might need to make. We discuss ways of helping to eliminate and reduce the side effects from their treatments, such as nausea and hair loss.
Those are, I mean, and those are two key ones when we think about what cancer patients are going through. Are there certain foods, or are there certain things that people can do in terms of their appetite or what's going to happen prior to treatments that will help them in the aftermath, that you've seen that they help?
There definitely is. One of the main things that I think every cancer patient should try to do is to drink their veggies. It's very important to juice because you can't eat enough vegetables to get all the nutrition that your body needs when you're going through this. And juicing is even more important because it just breaks down the foods. And when you're ill, your body doesn't digest well to begin with. So this actually helps that and keeps it from struggling to do the digestion process.
Juicing can actually be incredibly tasty and wonderful to be to consume. Do you go through how to juice then? I mean, if you're suggesting, you know, to do this, that there's a process of learning exactly how to do it.
Absolutely. One of the things that we do is a juicing demonstration. Sometimes we'll do a little cooking for cancer class, and I also try to incorporate some type of yoga session because yoga has been found to be very beneficial for cancer patients.
The superfoods, we've heard a lot about them. There's books out there right now. How important do the superfoods, or what falls under that umbrella, play into this?
There's a lot of really great superfoods out there, and definitely those are some things that cancer patients should definitely be taking in. But it really depends on how they are already physically, if they're very sick, because that's going to affect how they absorb things and what they can eat. So for example, cancer patients, especially if they're past the stage 3, should not be having very much fruit in their diet.
Things that probably they need to be educated on.
Right.
I mean, and there's so many stats and so much information, it's almost information overload at times.
Exactly, and that's why we spread it out over 3 weeks. It doesn't involve 9 hours. They're given a lot of information to take home, and it gives them a really good overview of different things that they can do to really help themselves, especially if they don't do the private coaching.
And has response been pretty good from people who've been through a session like this?
It has actually, yes, yeah. It's been going on for about 3 years now, and people are really finding that it makes a difference in their overall quality of life and their health going through the whole process.
The session that starts tonight is sold out. We already said that, but there's a lot of information listed on your screen and how to get the contact information to be able to get onto the waiting list and then wait and be notified when the next session is about to start. Thank you so much for this information.
You're
a lot
welcome.
of really critical parts to it as well.